Hello, hello, it's Terry, Virginia's daughter, and I am back with a different kind of video today. I'm excited actually. My banner says, sewing, embroidery, DIY, and all that's true, except that I haven't shared my sewing in a long time. Today's video reveals the construction of McCall's 7634. This little number right here. I did make some adjustments and some changes, but you'll see that at the end of the video. If you stick around that long, which I'm hoping you do. Without further ado, here's McCall's 7634. I decided on this pattern. And initially, I thought I wanted it out of this sweatshirt fleece and break it up some kind of way with this, but I decided against that. I'm gonna go with this electro knit. It's the one thing that I have enough of. And I'm gonna use these scraps to break it up. So we'll see. I want to do a trim. I'm not sure which trim I'll use. The pattern pieces are all cut out. I am actually doing views B. I'm sorry, I'm doing B. I think I want a looser fit around here. And then I'm gonna do F. B and F. B and F. So now what I'm going to do is iron my pattern pieces, pin them to the fashion fabric, cut that out, and then I'll show you the rest.
I don't see piece 4.
Piece 4. finished top. On the front band here, I'm going to add eyelets. I couldn't find the right size, so the pattern calls for a 1/2 inch. All I have in my stash is 1/4 of an inch. And to be honest with you, I'd like even bigger ones. So I'm supposed to have 8, 4 on each side. I mean, if I could get 3 big ones, you know, just to make it look a little different, because this is a busy print. I would even appreciate that. I do have some coming in the mail though. Every place I checked locally, no eyelets, at least not the size I needed. So View B does not have the sleeve bands, nor does it have a lower hem band. Now the reason for the lower hem band was because it was a little high for me, so it wasn't as short as A, but it was a little shorter than I normally like it. The first band that I put on that was out of this fabric, I used the band for View A. So the band was smaller than the lower edge, and so it brought it in some. Well, that's just the opposite of what I wanted to do. I had to take that band off. That's the band that you see in the video. It's out of this knit, this textured knit here. And I wanted to do that again, but I didn't have enough of that fabric left, so I had to go with this fashion fabric here. So I only wanted to extend the lower band. So in order to do that, it has to be the same size as the lower edge. This is my favorite part. There's something about this trim, like, you know what I mean? It's just, I love it. This fabric here is from Virginia Stash. So I used this for a top and a skirt some years ago. I used this for a jacket some years ago. I wanted to put this trim on the back. I didn't like the fact that you could see the finished seam allowance. Even though it was serged and everything, I'm like, I just don't like the way that looks. So I put trim in here. What I would do differently though is I would only put the trim to about down here somewhere. I took the trim, as you can see, all the way to the end. What that does is, I'm gonna say distorts kind of this hang. Now this is much better than it was at first. When I first tried it on, I was like, I'm gonna have to take this trim out, but I'm not going to. I know for next time to only put it so you can't see, you wouldn't be able to see the inside seam anyway. I definitely wanted this pocket, and I purchased these 2 fabrics, I don't even know how long ago. I've made a dress out of this, I made a dress out of this one. This fabric has gone a long way. I had a lot of it though, probably 8 yards of each. That's the top. Now for the pants. Here are the pants. The trim turned out quite nicely. What I am not too crazy about, on the other hand, are the pockets in the back. When I was thinking about it, I thought, you know, this will be cool to have this out of this same fabric, but this is really like a big, bold statement on the back of these pants that I don't know that I'm ready for. If I take the pockets off, I probably won't replace them. And I might just leave them on, you know what I mean? I kind of like, so it's growing on me, let me say that. But when I first put these pants on, I was like, whoa, that's it. McCall 7634, pretty, you know, simple, straightforward, cute, I think. I would make this again, not as busy, maybe a little muted. Thanks for tuning in today. Happy sewing, take care.